Hello, it's Thinker2112, and let's play Metroid Prime 3, Corruption. And, if all goes right, this will be the finale. I practiced earlier today, as I said I would, on the final boss, and I finally managed to beat it, after several tries. I died once trying to reach the final boss, and then I died 5 times on the final boss. So I will add those 6 deaths to my total. Oh yeah, let's look at some final numbers here. I looked at them in the last recording session, but that wound up being 20 minutes and 27 seconds, so I'm going to cut out that part, so that I can do it in 2 videos instead of 3. Enemies killed almost 1,500. I think I had almost 2,000 on veteran. I guess I just ran away in more places here. Probably a wise thing to do. Rooms visited 94%. That's surprisingly low, I think, because that means about 6% of the rooms are on Phaaze. Hypermode use 424. I'm sure that's much higher than it would be on another difficulty level. Shots fired and damage received, both, yeah, pretty high. I wonder what damage received would be on another difficulty level, how much lower it would be. Alright, so here is the final planet of the game. Once I pressed that button to go to Phaaze, that was the point of no return. So, Samus is now going to rendezvous with the fleet. By the way, I'm sorry that Floyd Android can't be here. He's leaving the house tomorrow, going to Vale to sing with his group. Anyway, he's just, as he said, he's freaking out right now with packing and stuff.
Sir, Samus' ship has joined the fleet. Thank you, Ensign. The Phaaze in command. You are clear to fire the portal B. Once the wormhole is open, order all ships to enter.
Affirmative, Admiral. Message to all ships. Prepare for entry. Maintain battle formation tight.
This reminds me of a certain scene from a certain 1983 movie. Let's just hope there isn't a trap waiting for them on the other side. And surprise, surprise, this planet is nothing but blue. Ow. Just that big, like, 3-part claw-looking ship, pirate ship. I wonder why they don't send a backup force with Samus. Maybe she, maybe her corruption makes her able to survive on this planet when nobody else could or something. So this planet is essentially Phazon hell. Everything is Phazon. I wonder what it would be on a Geiger counter. Then again, I don't know what, like, a normal bad radiation reading is on a Geiger counter, so I don't know. Oh yes, I'll probably have to replace my batteries sometime in this session. Hopefully it won't mess me up. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Even more Phazon. Yes, Phazon overload. Press A to vent energy tanks. For some reason it didn't work the first or second or third time I pressed it. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'm in Hypermode now. Oh wait, no, I'm not in Hypermode. Okay, now I'm in Hypermode. Due to critical levels of Phazon corruption, emergency vent override, blah blah blah. All energy tanks have been vented to prevent total corruption temporarily. I'm now permanently in Hypermode, and I can't override it. So damage and time will raise the Phazon level. So effectively, I have a damage meter instead of a health meter now. I can't die by armor failure, only by terminal corruption. But it's much easier to die by terminal corruption. I also can't go back into my ship. Alright, so on normal and veteran levels, you can be pretty careful, take your time here. On Hypermode difficulty, you have to hurry. Alright, well, good thing it happened sooner rather than later. And I have the batteries right here, because I knew this was going to happen. If I hadn't practiced and had just recorded all my failure, I would have been able to get through this on one set of batteries. Oh, you stupid. Alright. That is anti-Phazon. Obviously, anti-Phazon is good now, because you have too much Phazon. Now, why anti-Phazon suddenly starts showing up on the planet that's like entirely Phazon is a mystery. So, as I was saying, on Hypermode difficulty, you have to hurry. Because your Phazon level rises more quickly, and damage has more effect on it. These guys will blow up like balloons when you hit them, and you don't want to be near them when they explode. Oh yeah, you have to grapple this, which fortunately means that Phazon goes down for the orbit. Unfortunately, it didn't occur at a time when there was much that could have built up the Phazon level. Be in Morph Ball mode here, otherwise you get entangled like this, just to demonstrate. And what's next? Yeah, these guys. These are phase games. You want to send energy into them rather than taking energy out now. Whenever you see like a bunch of purple, blue crystals like that, Hyper Missile. There's the jumps to make here. I know I could heal myself some. I'm going to wait to do that until I've made all the jumps. Yeah. Unfortunately, these guys can't take too much Phazon before they explode. But for now, it's enough. And don't worry about going the wrong way here. It's one way. You have one way to go, just down. Use a Hyper Ball to clear out these things. Don't try to clear out the big, like, fancy looking ones. They'll just